Tell me a little bit about how your heritage, your history, your experience, how does that play into why you're running for council right now?
Interesting question. I think it matters a lot. I've been in politics the last 15 years, but 15 years before that, I was in private business. By trade, I'm a chef, and being a chef's an interesting thing because running restaurants. I remember in my youth when those of us who were 20 something had it that we worked in a restaurant, we often weren't comfortable putting it on our resumes. But as a corporate manager and as an executive coach, when I see someone that has restaurant experience, particularly if they worked for at least 1 to 2 years consecutively, I know for a fact that they have some people skills. They've had to learn to deal with more pieces of the general population, and they have to learn how to deal with them in a good way, or their earnings is directly reflected in it. Others of us, no, we tend to live within our circle. We tend to live within our bubbles, and things we don't like, we can avoid. Restaurants, you can't. You're an open door. Anyone that comes in, you must treat them equally. So I think that restaurant training is extraordinary. Culturally, ethnically, fortunately, I come from a very, very, very old culture. My family alone is 37 generations pure. Nothing, no influence outside, lots and lots of history of rearing children. What's right, what's wrong, how to be a person, how to live life, how to get along. And isn't that what we really need in our leaders, particularly our public leaders? People who can look beyond themselves, people who can accept the responsibility of others and listen to others' opposing sides, not being feared that they're going to be somehow diminished. I think that does matter. I think character matters, because if you don't have character, is there really any issue you're going to stand for? If you don't have heritage, background that you're proud of, are you really strong enough to stand on your own? Doing what's right has rarely been easy or popular. Perhaps if it was either, more people would do it. But let me tell you, having spent the last 15 years in politics with the reputation of Serpico, Serpico was known as the most dangerous cop on earth, an honest cop. In the political field, that's what I was referred to, the Serpico of politics, and I've always paid the heavy price for it. But I would never take it back. I don't regret the service I've done. Service that I've done was done for the right reasons, and if I paid for doing the right thing, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with it right now too.